So guys, for dinner today, I'm offering my family rice. For me, I'm not eating this rice because once I eat, I will just eat out of proportion. So on this day, personally, I'm not having dinner. So I will just have the leftover salad I made for lunch. So these frozen vegetables needs to cook for around 3 to 5 minutes, thereabout. So I'm adding it at this point where the rice is nearly cooked. So I don't want to overcook the vegetable, but I just want it just right. So in the microwave, I've got some ofaku, which is banga, which is palm nut soup. So when I was cooking this soup for the family, this stew, before I added the stock cubes and the salt and everything, I took out a bit of my baby's own and I added it in an ice cube tray. So hers won't contain too much salt, and because salt is not good for the baby's kidney, the kidney can't process salt yet. So just try as much as possible to avoid salt. So my baby is 7 months old and she still got the palmer's grabs. So she can't pick the peas or the carrot or even the rice. So that's why I'm just trying to mash up the peas and the carrot to have same consistency or size with the rice. Sticky rice is a good option if you're offering finger food to your baby from 6 months onwards, especially when they still have the palmer's grab and not the pincer grab. So because you can easily mold up sticky rice and baby can hold it. But I don't really cook sticky rice in the house, so I'm just offering my baby what we are eating. That's why I literally feed her the rice, like offer it to her straight on. So I'll be offering my baby this rice with some avocado. So I left the skin on the avocado so it will be easy for her to grab, so it won't be slippery. I've got a video on how you can offer your baby avocado if you're on a peri diet or your baby has already got the pincer grab. So my baby only had the palmer's grab, so this is the easy way for her to grab the avocado. Cooking this way makes it easy for me to decide what to give my 7 months old, because once I cook, I put it hers like stew or soups. I put hers in an ice cube tray and I freeze it. Most of the times when it's mealtime and I keep Chineye on her high chair, that is when she needs to do a poo. So she was actually doing a poo while I was just waiting for her to finish so I can clean her up, then she can start eating. So probably, I don't know, maybe she's trying to evacuate the ones in her tummy so she can make space. Oh my god, Chineye. So if you've got a fussy eater or a picky eater, or your baby is just not interested in food, it's best you offer your baby food when the rest of the family are eating. If they've got older ones or yourself as the parent, always offer your baby food when you're eating. That way you encourage the baby to eat. The baby will not feel like food is a punishment or food is something else. Food and meal time should be like fun for them. At the moment, my baby is teething, and teething period can sometimes affect your baby's appetite and interest in food. Like 2 weeks ago, my baby was really declining her meal. She wasn't really interested in meal time, but I just kept offering the food to her and I wasn't really expecting much from her. I wasn't forcing her because it would end up getting her cranky and crying. So I just make sure I breastfed her because I'm still breastfeeding her. Obviously, at this stage, breast milk or formula milk should be the main source of their nutrients until they're about a year old. So for now, we're just exploring taste, flavor, and texture of food, not necessarily as a source of nutrients. Just as I said, I'm still breastfeeding, and it's up to me and my baby when we feel is the right time for us to stop breastfeeding. So personally, I always stop breastfeeding my babies at a year 4 months. From 0 to 6 months, we are on strictly exclusive breastfeeding, like no water, no food, nothing, just for the first 6 months. And we start introducing solid. It's called introducing solid. So we do the weaning when we get to a year 4 months, which sometimes it can really be hard. It needs extra grace. So we'll get to that point later. I don't know if Chineye will stop at 1 year, so it depends. Some babies on their own, they just stop breastfeeding. Some babies do that. Some you have to use violence. The violence shall take it by force. So they get up to a year 4 months before I stop breastfeeding them. And personally, to me, I feel like at that point, for my first and my second child, I felt like we were very much established in feeding. And food is their main source of income. Why am I so money minded? food is their main source of nutrients. I know a lot of mothers are being pressured by family or friends just because someone else's child stopped breastfeeding at 7 months or at 4 months. You feel like, just take your time. Don't force that child to stop breastfeeding, and then you see the child losing weight and all those things. They're not yet established in feeding. Just do what is best for yourself and that child. Consider that child, not yourself. Because if I'm to consider myself, I would have stopped breastfeeding at 6 months because I want to go on a weight loss journey. But my baby is not ready. My baby is not ready to stop breastfeeding at that point. So it's up to you to decide the right time. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.